Today on the Auburn Torch, Kirby Smart has something to say about Olympic sports, and it's not the most unhelpful thing ever. And also, we're taking a look at Auburn track and field this week at NCAA preliminaries. Let's look at it. It's Wednesday on the Auburn Torch, and Kirby Smart has something to say. Let's listen.
My biggest concern for our sport is we're going to ruin all the other sports. And people say, well, that's just the way it is. I don't agree with that because we fund Olympic sports at our program. We develop Olympians. The best thing for a young student is to go get a degree and train to be a professional while also training to be a professional athlete. Both of those. We're going to lose that if we keep spending because not everybody can spend at the rate we're spending at.
That's captured via Rick Nyman of WDEF in wherever they are, Miami or whatever the SEC coaches are doing. Pretty kind of helpful. Hey, how about that? We're going to ruin them. We're going to ruin other sports. I still think, the most helpful is to recognize that all of these sports are advertisements for the university and athletic departments. We're never meant to be for profit, right? But you know what? Hey, Kirby, good job. I'll give you an applause. And that was helpful. If you're listening, I did the timeout thing. Here's what Mike Elko had to say there. This is via captured by Trey Wallace of Outkick.
All right, so I just went through this in the hallway. I'm going to go through this on record. I don't know why you guys ask us. Like, why do you care what we think? Like, it doesn't matter what we think.
Moving on to track and field. Auburn today will be a quick episode today. Let's quickly run through. Auburn will be in the NCAA preliminaries. We'll just go through the men real quick. The men compete Wednesday and Friday. The women compete Thursday and Saturday. So let me just go through some of the start times for the men real quick, and kind of I'll tell you who's on the bubble, who's a favorite, what to look out for a little bit. If you're watching, this might be hard to read. I'm sorry, but listen, we'll get through it quickly. First of all, at the 100 meter, Kayansola Ajayi, top seed, top in his heat, absolute favorite to advance, and also Israel Ocon. If you go to auburntorch.com today, a story that's it's free. I'm not gonna put it on behind the paywall. I want you to check it out. It is a story about him and kind of the difference that track and field has made in his life. And personally, he's another. Him and Ajayi are both from Nigeria, and and then a little bit of technical talk in there too from their coach Ken Harnden about what makes the two of them different. How would you kind of describe Israel as a runner? They're very different runners. But anyway, there you go. Ajayi and Israel both have top 10 times. What's going on is on Wednesday you want to advance to Friday, and then on Friday you advance to Eugene, Oregon, right, for the national championship meet. This is the East semifinal, basically, the East regional, basically. They just call it preliminaries, but there's an East and a West. Auburn's in the East, and but here what we're going to be talking about right now is Wednesday, and we'll be talking about advancing to Friday. Okay, so then there's a whole other thing. Ajayi and Ocon should be favorites to advance all the way out. Okay, you're seeing here the seed times in their heats. It's good to be in the middle. That's where it's not ranked 1 through 9. It's the good ones are at 5-4, right? Azim Fahmy might be tough to advance all the way out. Tyler Davis really on the bubble to get out of his heat. Top 3 from each heat. Sorry, it's a lot to explain. But top 3 from each heat go out. And then Amari on the bubble, really gonna be tough. Mike can advance on time. So anyway, that's the 100. Auburn. I mean, if Auburn can get, I mean, if you get 3 advancing to nationals, you'll be doing cartwheels. If you can get Ajayi and Israel to nationals, you'll be enjoying that, right? Because that's 2 opportunities to score at the national meet in the 100 meter, and Ajayi expects to score really big, and then even Israel has a top 10 time, at number 7 nationally so far in the 100 meter. So who knows, right? Okay, that's the 100 meter. Ajayi, indoor national champion, trying to win it in. This is the thing about Israel, trying to win an outdoor too. This is the thing about Israel. He's also in the 200 meter, and that's again part of the story today. He has been running with a real focus on the 200 meter this year. Obviously, you can kind of tell like a little redundancy with Ajayi and him running the 100, right? So, but also a benefit to him running the 200. It's helping him get better at the 100. I would imagine it helps him get better. He's getting better at curves. I imagine that would help. With Nigeria or even Auburn, if he was on a relay team, if he had to take one of the curves, if you're effective and adept at the curve. That was one of the things that was really interesting when I was talking to him. He was like, I didn't even realize, like the 200, you start on the curve and you come around to the straight. So it's a total, it's not just twice the length. It's not just, times 2. It's the fact that the curve is thrown in there, right? What a curve ball, right? Anyway, then Mekhi Dupree from Auburn, a little on the outside looking in, but we will see if he can advance. But Israel, one of the favorites to advance, not only to Friday but also to nationals. But we're just talking about Friday right now. In the men's 1500 meter run, you get the top 5 from each heat here, and Auburn junior Max Harnden. Hey man, he's got a shot. He's got a real good shot. He's got, he's right there as far as maybe this is the 4th or 5th best time in this group right here in his heat, and top 5 advance. So good. He's got to hold serve, but he's got an opportunity to do that. In the men's 10,000 meter run, there is Nixon Shebe, sophomore from Auburn. He's a little bit on the outside looking in. Only 12. One round, one heat. There's no advance to Friday here. Top 12 advance to Eugene, and he has the 21st best time. So gonna have to make something happen there. Here's your other national favorite, right? If you don't know anything about Auburn track, okay, you need to know 2 things. Okay, the top 2. You need to know the 2. The national champions from indoor, and number 2 would be Ajayi, and would be a lot of people's number 1. But number 1 is Jacoby Tharp, the 110 meter hurdles. He is the best hurdler in college. He's one of the greatest hurdlers in the history of college. Obviously, time wise, every year you're breaking records, but he could go down as one of. He's certainly the most decorated Auburn track and field athlete. I mean, if he wins this national championship, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know where he ranks on Auburn's all-time athletes if you were really counting it and really looking at it. I mean, it would be his, I don't know, 4th national champion. I've listed it before. I don't have it pulled up right now. But golly, several SEC championships, several national championships. If you go to the Torch Instagram, it'll be on there. Yeah, he has won, in addition to the, I think 2024 SEC Indoor Championship, which I missed on this graphics. He won the 2025. Okay, I'll just say it. SEC Indoor Championship, NCAA Indoor Championship, NCAA Outdoor Championship, SEC Indoor Championship, NCAA Indoor Championship, SEC Outdoor Championship. So that's 7 SEC/NCAA championships, and he's going for the 8th. Crazy stuff, man. He is that dude, and he is could be, it's all lining up for him in 2028. Could be someone for Team USA. a medalist for Team USA. And in 2028, you know, you don't want to throw too much out. You don't want to jinx anybody or throw too much out there. But I mean, he is that good. So I say that for you as an Auburn fan to go, oh, wow, and follow the guy, right? Follow the kid. Follow Jacoby. He's and I'll got a chance to talk to him, and we'll have more about that on nationals, on the way to nationals. Men's 400-meter hurdles. Devin Nugent is he'll be a favorite in his heat. Got a really good chance. Favorite to advance there. Again, top 3 from each heat here in the 400. And then looks like a bubble spot for Jabolu Mbatha. Pardon me for these pronunciations, but he's on the outside looking in. All right, let's get through this. Let's get through the rest. Auburn 4x1. Okay, 3 things you need to know about Auburn track and field. The 4x1, back-to-back national champions, going for the 3-peat. 2 legs are the same. 2 returning starters on your team, Azim Fahmy and Ajayi, at 1 and 2. Here it's got listed Austin Cressley at 3 and Tyler Davis at 4. They have the nation's number 1 time going into this. Just hold the baton, man. Just hold the baton in advance. That's all they got to do, and they'll be there. All right, men's long jump. On the outside looking in is Daramola Ebukun. He is on the outside looking in. Let's see who else is on the bubble or doing a little better. Men's shot put. Mr. Kai Twaddle Dunham. He's on the outside looking in. But Matthew Ruff, he is in these the prelim. If you're in the 4th flight, the 4th prelim, those are the people who have a really good chance at advancing. Let's see, you advance the top 12 to Eugene. There's 12 here, and he's he's on the bubble, I would say, because he has one of the lower. He actually has the lowest mark in this last flight, but he is in the last flight. He is in the top 12 in the 12 advance. So got to beat somebody or at least perform as well as you have. And Matthew Ruff could be advancing. And that'll be all the way to Eugene. So again, discus. Twaddle Dunham on the outside looking again. Oh, he's only a sophomore. He's got a chance. And then Seth Allen in discus. He's going to be in a good position. He looks like, I'm not going to count him, but it looks like he has the 9th. At least the 9th best time. Mark, sorry. 9th best. So, top 12 advance. So, he's got a good chance. Let's see. And one more. In the men's hammer, John Leonard. Also on the bubble, one of the lower marks in that last flight, but he is also in that last flight. So that's another one on the bubble. So, okay. So how many throwers did I just say were on the bubble? Like 4. So however many you can get out of that from the bubble to advance is good stuff. That's what you want. So yeah, again, East Nationals, there are the East preliminaries, West preliminaries, 48 get invited to each, and then they're trying to taper that down to 12. Okay, so you got to get to 12, and then the running, they don't even run it through the finals. They just go to quarterfinals. They just get their top 12 and then send them to Eugene. It'll be on ESPN Plus. Check it out. Let me go. I got to get out of here. Check out the site. Check out the story on Israel, and then we'll be following track tonight, and then men's golf coming up later this week. All right, so until tomorrow, take care.